All right. Hopefully the warriors are all back with their beer by now. So the first tier is the charge tier. And the first thing I have to explain about what we did with charge is we thought it was kind of lame that both Juggernaut and Warbringer were kind of the same talent that lets you use charge in combat. So now charge can just be used in any stance and in combat by any warrior. So you choose Juggernaut if you want to charge a lot. It just has a lower cooldown on the charge. Double time lets you charge twice in a row before it infers the cooldown. So you can charge once and then charge again if you missed your target or you changed your mind. And then Warbringer puts a 5-second root at the end of your charge. Tier 30 is about survival. We put Enraged Regeneration in here. Again, warriors have a lot of defensive cooldowns, and we thought we could make Enraged Regen a little more powerful if we made it a talent and made you choose it instead of the other two. Second Wind we also combined with Blood Craze so that it's when you take a stun or an immobilize effect or you just take damage, you can regen some health and rage. And then we liked the idea of Impending Victory, but it never really was as cool as we thought it could be. So this basically turns Victory Rush into a core rotational ability. It adds a rage cost and a cooldown, but you can use it any time. Level 45 is the crowd control tier. You can have Throwdown, which is your basic stun. You can have Piercing Howl, which is the big AE snare. Or Cripple, think about your auto attack hits, and your Ren ticks is basically applying Hamstring without you having to do it. I know, but you can only pick one. What are you going to do? Level 60 is about silencing those annoying casters. This is the existing gag order where you're Pummel and Heroic Throw will silence. Root Interruption is a fun talent. It is a DPS increase, but it's so minimal and situational that we're not too worried about every warrior out there taking it. Who knows, the Shaman will probably interrupt before you get to it anyway. And then Disrupting Shout's a new idea. It's an AE interrupt. It's not something we've ever done before, so you can interrupt a whole group at once with this shout. So level 75 is about a little bit of having fun with burst and resource management. Deadly Calm we decided to make just focused on the Heroic Strike and Cleaves. That's pretty much what they're the most useful for. So it just gives you 3 free Heroic Strike or Cleaves. Death Wish enrages you, which is important for warriors. They do more damage. They let Fury warriors use Raging Blow. And then it also increases your rage generation during that time. And then Bull Rush is a new idea. Whenever you charge or intervene, it enrages you. So you have another way to get enraged on demand. Maybe you'll see those warriors moving around the battlefield. You can think of fun things to do by getting this and then looking at one of those charge talents on the first tier. And last, and certainly not least, let's let you absorb that for a minute. We just took Shockwave and Blade Storm and made them available to any warrior. And then we knew we needed something really powerful to compete with that. So we went back and looked at Warcraft 3 and we said, hey, that avatar sounds like a really fun ability to give to warriors. In this case, it's not themed just as a defensive cooldown, but increases your damage dealt, gives you excess rage, and makes you immune to movement impairing effects. And one of the things I really like about this tier is if you look at it with Warcraft 3 in mind, here you can see the Blade Master, the Tauren Chieftain, and the Mountain King all here together. You decide which one you want to be.